Hello, this is Adrienne Smillie again. Today what I'd like to talk to you about is stretching the hip flexors. The hip flexors are very important for overall health, especially back health, and so much more. So if you're ever in doubt as to what exercise you need to do, this is absolutely the number one must do. Now, just to explain it a little bit further, the hip flexors are a series of muscles that are important for moving the body in a whole range of different ways, especially the hips. They come from the lower back, come right through hips and insert into the top of your hip bone. So there's about 3 of them that we're going to be working with. So for now what I'd like to do is demonstrate the exercise for you. As you can see, I've got a couple of props here for this exercise. One, I've got a chair here, and this is just simply to be as a support rather than a leaning post. The other is I've got a cushion here, which I'm going to place underneath my knee. If you don't have a cushion, it's mighty uncomfortable, so you want to have something nice and soft underneath your knee. So the first thing that you want to do is to have your torso vertical. Just have a look at your leg and just make sure that your leg extends directly out from the hip and that your toe is well in front of the knee, and that you have your chair just a little bit in front of you so that you can balance well. The other thing that you want to make sure that you have is that your hips are nice and square. You don't want to have this angle, or else we'll totally lose the stretch. So here we have torso vertical, hips nice and square. The next thing that we want to do that's very important to get a result with this exercise is to tuck the tail right underneath. So as soon as you've got that tail tucked right underneath, you start to feel some activation through the front of your hip. You might even feel it a little bit lower down. So once you're in that position, just simply move forward until such time as you start to feel a stretch through here. So for you, you may not need to go very far at all before you get quite a strong stretch in this region. For other people, you may need to go a little bit deeper into the stretch before you feel a really strong activation in this area. What we want to do now is to hold this position for 10 slow counts. So I'm going to count for you now. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Once you've completed your 10 slow counts, what we want to do now is to contract and tighten all of these muscles. And the way that we do that is by attempting to draw this back knee towards the front wall. Now you can't see anything when I actually do that contraction, but what I'm doing is just gently pushing that back knee towards the front wall. And what happens then is that you feel a change in the muscle sensation, especially in this region. And as soon as you feel that, you know that you're doing it correctly. And we're going to hold that for 5 slow counts. So that's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then relax. Let that contraction totally go soft, all the muscles loose, while maintaining the stretch that you've already gone into. So the next phase is you want to take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, you may find that you can go deeper into the stretch, or you may simply find that you feel more comfortable in the position. You're going to hold that for 10 slow counts. Once again, you're going to contract by drawing the back knee towards the front wall for 5 slow counts. Relax, let it go soft. And then take a breath in, and on the out breath, go a little bit deeper into the stretch for 10 slow counts. Once you've completed your 10 slow counts, you can use the chair, place your hand on the floor if that's where you're up to, or just on your knee, and gently bring yourself out of the position. What you need to do now, of course, is to do the other side. And just remembering you're stretching for 10 slow counts, contracting for 5, stretching for 10, contracting for 5, and stretching once again. Always finish on a stretch. And do this exercise at least twice a week. Thank you.